now that was an excellent shot, methinks. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, I'm sure you will all be very pleased to hear that Imlock, the faction heir, not our general of the backup army, has escaped death, and they didn't even attack him, so he was able to just walk away from that fight without having to actually fight. So, hooray, he's going to live, and he's going to go back to Balkoth now. Let's see. Now, we do have a dwarven force here. I'm not sure exactly where they came from, because I'm pretty sure this was already the garrison of Borg, of this place here. So I don't know if they were hiding, like maybe in the trees around it or something, because they do seem to have come from there, but I swear it did not have a garrison of like 8 units the last time I checked. So regardless, wherever they came from, they appear to be heading back north. Now, Golgo, when I last left you guys, he had just taken Cardavan. And these rivers here don't exactly have a lot of fords. I mean, there is one here. But then he would have to, like, cross over here and then cross over here in order to get back to Borg. So Golgo is actually just going to go around here. That means we could also perhaps fight this unit, or this army, depending on where exactly it's going. I should probably have one of my scouts just kind of follow them around. But anyway, so that's what Golgo is doing. We then have Ulworth, who has left Askal and is going to attack Araw. Araw? Sure, Araw. Why not? And he's going to... Yes, this is the battle we're going to fight this turn. He's going to take this settlement. Now, I did not actually have him wait for that archer to retrain, but of course I realized after I was finished, like, with the recording, he could just leave that unit behind. Like, yes, he'll be short a unit, but, like, it was only, like, 35 or something men in it anyway, so I don't think we're losing that much by just leaving that one archer unit behind to be retrained. So he ran out here, and he's going to attack Araw. And these guys here are actually units that we just kind of sent to wait in ambush here. And the reason why is just because they're going to be reinforcements and garrisons for Araw and for Ulworth's army. So there's the archer unit that we retrained, and that's why they're a turn behind, as you can see. So we can either have them rejoin the army. We also have this Warblade unit here that's basically destroyed. So we have another unit here that, again, we could use for replacement. We do, however, have his scout cavalry. They've managed to catch up from when we trained them down there. They are going to be retrained for better weapon quality, I assume, because I think that armor is as high as it would go for this settlement. And so we could send them into the army too and basically take this unit out and put it in the backup army, and that would also fill up his army. And so I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with all that yet, which is why I'm just kind of piling troops over here. The slaves basically would just be the garrison for Araw. Or at least some of them would be. Alright, so now, just a little bit to the southwest here, we have Rhonavost. And Ulasil is one turn away from being able to attack that place, though, holy smokes, does it actually have quite a garrison. Lots of warsmiths, lots of miners, some hireling spearmen, and, oh, the faction heir, I didn't notice that before. So, a general's bodyguard. Obviously, we have our catapults and our archers, both cavalry and infantry. So we could do a lot of damage to them, but to be honest, I'm not sure we would be able to do enough damage to take the place with ease and without, like, a bunch of casualties. Especially, I'm worried about the warsmiths being able to throw their axes. I did entertain the idea,
Mighty General,
and I'm still a bit undecided on it, though I don't think it'll work. But I had this idea of just running in there, attacking the place, firing every catapult shot, every bow, or every arrow that I have, and then just retreating. Like, literally just withdrawing from the battle. Now, they would heal to some degree, because technically they're the winners, so they can recover their wounded, basically. But I think we would still be able to eliminate quite a lot of them, and then on the next turn, basically do it again. And just keep doing that until they're at a small enough number that we could take the place. Well, not that I think we would need to do it more than like once or twice. See, it would all depend on how many casualties we actually inflict with like the first set of, the very first attack. Like, will we kill a lot of them? Will we only kill a few of them? Will they get reinforcements from like these units here if I don't hold the place under siege? Will these guys join before I even get there? Because obviously I can't get there this turn. It is difficult to say. And I'm being very cautious because, as you can perhaps no doubt already see, there's actually quite a few dwarven forces in the area. Not small forces either, quite sizable ones. Basically, I had my scout kind of pop on over here to see where that settlement was, and he didn't have to go very far. There's one dwarven settlement, and then I have another scout up here who has spotted another one here with, again, sizable forces in the area. And, of course, the Men of Dale are also here again, back for more. So the point is that there's quite a lot of enemy forces in the area, and so I do need to be careful here, preserve my men's lives to at least some degree, lest we get thrown back and, again, lose that oh-so-important initiative. I'm not expecting very much from our allies here. Servants of the Dark Lord they may be, but lesser servants. Not even attacking this little force that's, like, in their territory. Works. Alright, well, anyway. And then these are just his backup forces, basically, that have been kind of following him. These slave units actually were at Bur Paderijks, but I realized I didn't really need them there. Keep public order happy, I mean. So I just sent them on their way. Athlabed, though, actually does need all those guys. just to barely keep it above 100%, so they're staying there. And, of course, we also have Gislik's army, so he's following somewhat behind, but following Ulasil here, because I just kind of anticipate, like, this is where a lot of big battles are going to happen, and so Ulasil might have to pull back to replenish, or even perhaps be defeated. Will Ulasil the Great, that's not his actual title, but Ulasil, the conqueror of the Variags, be beaten back by the dwarves? I guess we will see. We'll find out. But anyway, the point is that Gislik is going to follow behind and perhaps have to take over fighting if we take too many casualties. We don't actually have a whole... Well, we have a decent number of backup forces over here, I guess, that could replenish his forces if needed. Askal is currently occupied by Imlach and the rest of his backup forces. All right, so I think that's it. There's nothing really happening down here in the south or in the east over here, other than I already talked about Imlach returning to his governorship. So let's just get right into the battle here and take Araw from the enemy. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle.
Luck and the gods smile upon you. The enemy walls are...
Oh, it isn't. Now it is. They're just predicting, good accuracy from our catapults. That's what that is. So anyway, we took out that tower there because I anticipate it being a problem. That bit of wall there, I don't think we're going to bother taking out the gate, but it does appear that we are out of range with our archers, so why don't we have them kind of line up over here, and then we can bombard these, like, miners, and they're the warsmiths.
You have breached the walls! Begin the slaughter!
Okay, again, just predicting success, I'm sure. Yes, there we go. Whoa. Huh. Is it just me, or did that wall come tumbling down before the stone actually hit it? Alright, well, anyway, archers, you may fire at will. We'll drive the enemy from the walls here. All right, good. All right, now catapults. Oh yeah, you already switched to fire. So now let's have them come... why don't we have them come over here, let's say.
Units, run! Missiles! Units! Cease fire! Units! Cavalry!
Alright, let's bring our cavalry. Let's see. This isn't the Warsmith unit, is it? No, miners. Alright, so we will bring our cavalry over here, and they can expend their javelins on them. Let's see, the Warsmiths are... Yes. Oh, wait, I already checked that. Yes, they are there. I have half a mind to focus catapult fire directly upon them. Actually, we might have to target them, because I'm not sure that the catapults... I'm not sure that they can hit the center of the settlement from there. Actually, wait. Yes, I think they can. I guess we'll find out here in a moment if they cannot. Oh, I see our cavalry threw javelins at them. Yeah, there's only 34 men in that unit, so they're not exactly going to slaughter the miners. I kind of don't want to use fire on these guys, but you know what? Let's give them a volley. Or two. You know what? Two. Yes, two. And there we go. Yes, 2 volleys, and that unit is now gone. Dang it. Maybe I should have actually not used javelins on them, because then they wouldn't have gone running quite so far. Okay, we can almost... Oh, I mean, some of our catapults can target them, and others cannot. Now, I do not believe that this... Yes, I think in the past we already determined that that tree is not an obstacle. So we should be able to fire at them, though we may hit their militia barracks a bit. Alright, but anyway, looks like it's just going to be bombardment with arrows and with catapult shot for a bit here, so I will let you guys go, and I will bring you back once it's time to charge into the settlement.
Awaiting your command.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Now, you may be surprised to see that the bombardment is not over. In fact, you guys better not actually be firing. Okay, you're not.
Cavalry.
See, I had trouble getting the catapults to actually fire at the Warsmiths, because this building is in the way, though I guess it won't be shortly. So what I did was I just had this cavalry unit rush in here and finish off this unit of dwarves here. There was only like 3 of them left after they had been, as you can see, thoroughly slaughtered by the archers, who are now just outside of the settlement there. So they're actually down now to just the Warsmith unit and the miner unit that's in the center of the settlement there. What I'd like to do is try and get the Warsmith unit to kind of come over to the walls here and be shot by the archers. I might be able to do that by just throwing a javelin or 2 at them.
Run.
Of course, they can throw as well, so we do need to be somewhat careful here. They've stopped.
With all haste.
Means they could be about to throw. Okay, now they're reloading. All right, get out of the way.
With all haste.
Run away! Run away! Okay, they are pursuing us.
Quickly. Cavalry.
Okay, don't go too far away, though, because I think if we just, like, completely let them, or completely get away, then they'll just start heading back towards the center of the settlement, and we simply can't have that. Oh, come on, keep coming. Keep on coming.
Missiles.
But the archers are not set to fire at will, and that's because I want them to continue pursuing.
Quickly.
I'm worried that if we, like, start firing too early, they'll just leave.
Awaiting your command. Move.
Be nice if they also bunched up a little bit more. All right, but anyway, go ahead and fire.
All haste.
I'd say they're close enough now, and they're nice and on a hill too, so we have pretty good line of sight on them. It is unfortunate that they're what's the word for it? They're, oh, actually, here. Come. Actually, no. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. I just realized the catapults are well within range of them.
Your men have taken the walls. Now the way to your victory is clear.
Let's see. Let go of the catapults and just head back here for a minute. We're not firing right now with the catapults, so we might as well just avoid even the temptation of having our men get shot. Alright, come out the gate, all the way over here. Fighting? Who are you fighting? I thought maybe one of my cavalrymen had been left behind, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's get our catapult crews back over here then. Looks like we actually didn't need to worry all that much about them getting shot. Alright, we did a good amount of damage to them. Oh, you can run. Feel free to run. Let's get our... actually... No, why don't you try and get over here, actually, instead?
Yes, great lords. Yes, great lords.
Alright, they can start firing again. Actually, you know what? We could hit the center of the settlement. We should probably just have our catapults move forward. In fact, they're not in guard mode, so I could just tell them to fire on that unit, and then they'll just move forward on their own. And we'll have stray shots, too, that might actually hit the warsmiths, since they also appear to be heading back to the center of the settlement. Alright, but anyway, the battle, or the bombardment, I should say, recommences, so I will bring you guys back once we have finished lobbing all of our shots at them. Okay, guys, welcome back. The bombardment is over, and as you can see, we've done quite a number on the minor unit that's there. I don't think we killed more than just that one guy there in the warsmiths, unfortunately. But I think our archers will be able to finish off the remainder of them. Well, I guess that depends. Because the warsmiths are still kind of, what's it called? Loose formation. They're in, like, loose formation, and we've seen in the past that even when not in loose formation, they still seem to be able to take quite a few arrows, so... Not entirely sure if, we'll probably be able to kill off the warsmiths once they get within range, but then not necessarily have ammo left for the miners. But we're going to find out, because our archers are obviously already here, as you can see. And behind them are the warblades and the general's bodyguard. Did I tell them to fire at will? Okay, I did. Are at the lip of the hill here, so that's going to be kind of hard to hit them, but I think our units can still, or our archers can still fire over that lip there. Guess we'll find out in a moment if they cannot. Yes. Okay, excellent. That unit has a particularly good view, I think, of the dwarves, so once they start firing, it'll be even better. Three. 2. Okay, there we go. 2. 1. Okay, and they're dead. Alright, we do have a bit of ammunition left to use on the miners, but looks like we'll have to step forward, though. They are somewhat wisely not... Oh, you know what? Here, let's just get them up on the hill here. Do not fire at will. And we'll get these guys kind of... Actually, that's good. Right there, yes. That way they can easily intercept them as they come charging towards our archers, but at the same time, probably... Well, it won't be shot except for this unit here. That unit will probably be shot. So why don't we have you assemble behind the archers instead? Excellent, excellent. Okay, now... Oh, another question. Can the archers actually hit them from there? Yes, they can. All right. You may fire at will, then. Only got a few shots left. I think there's going to be some survivors. Oh, oh. Yep, we've basically got one shot left. And then there was one. Right, he's wavering, so let's try and get behind him. Just so that if he starts running... back to the center of the settlement, I mean. We can easily intercept him. Guys. I was going to say, step in front of the archers and attack that miner, please. Oh, seriously? He's just going to walk right past them to get to the archers. All right, there we go.
He lies in your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
All right, but anyway, so you see kind of what I was talking about, where basically on the campaign map, I was talking about having Ulasil kind of attack, retreat, whatever settlement it was he was nearby. You see, this is kind of what I'm talking about, though, because we fired, like, basically every arrow we had, every catapult shot, all of our javelins, and we still managed to have, I mean, obviously not many survivors, but there were still survivors. So if we were to face a garrison, you know, much larger than this one, I feel like we would basically charge in there and actually have to seriously fight for our lives. And in fact, I feel like we've had to do this before in the past, especially in the early parts of the campaign where we perhaps didn't have as many archers. And definitely didn't have catapults. And I think I remember casualties being a little more severe then. Then again, we also weren't fighting dwarves in the early part of the campaign. We were fighting humans, Easterlings, Variags, bandit units, things like that. So they weren't as sturdy as the dwarves. All right, but anyway, we'll just take a quick look, even though we know exactly what happened. The catapults killed, the archers killed, and the warblades managed to kill one. Oh, that's right, the scout cavalry did kill a few themselves as well. Okay, well, anyway, back to the campaign map.
This land is ours.
Okay, once again, somehow no one lives here, so I guess we're just going to occupy the place. Can we retrain anyone? Okay, no. I just, every time I take a dwarven settlement now, I just kind of check to see if these are going to be of any use to us, and if not, I just kind of knock them down. Because they do actually cost us money. Yes, tax income bonus. I mean, not like a huge amount. Like, basically, this together would be 3%. This one's actually not a weapon improvement building. That one's for actually training dwarven units. So that one's going to get knocked down regardless. But these three here, like, they could improve the weapons of our units. But at the same time, like, I don't feel it's worth it to, like, keep the buildings here. Like, I always keep the buildings long enough maybe to just retrain the units that are currently there, but then I just knock them down as my army leaves. Because even though, like, they could be useful for training up, like, mercenaries and stuff that are coming, like, after the army. Like, I just don't feel like the extra one, you know, missile damage or the extra one heavy weapons damage is really worth it in the long run. I prefer to actually just have these sorts of buildings be in the places where I regularly train my armies. So, like, we have them here at Runair, and at Roman, and at Balkoth, and I think I might be building some at Mataram. Yes, because I actually am able to train up a fair number of units there, so... Oh, actually... I think I need to make a slight correction here, though. Because I was wondering, you know, I have been using Mataram to recruit units, so why haven't I built these buildings here? And so I started to build them here, as you can see, but now I realized why not. Because they would just travel north here anyways, and so I would just retrain them at Roman. Because they don't need to go, you know, west or south, and they can't really go east. There's no reason to have the buildings here. I could just retrain them at Roman. Of course, it does cost money to retrain them. Not a lot, but I also, you know, my income has been dropping, so... But no, I think I'm actually wrong there. I think I should just, you know, if I need to retrain any units, I'll just retrain them at Roman. Alright, but anyway, so we've taken Araw. Should I call it something else like Araw? Avra? No, I think Araw just sounds better. All right, well, anyway, we've taken the settlement. I have nothing else to show you guys, so I will let you go, and I'll bring you back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, welcome back. All right, so let's just get right to the campaign map here. Not that there's very much to discuss, but there is something very important to discuss. So we'll get to that in just a moment. But first, I just wanted to reconfirm, because I think when I last showed you guys this army, it was actually approaching Redwater, and it is now within range. So I think we are going to lose Redwater to the dwarves, and Golgo is much too far away to actually assist them. But I'm going to have him try and go to Borg first before coming back and retaking Redwater, though I guess that depends on whether they strike south really quickly to get to Forodim. Because as you can see, the dwarves can move quite far, since, you know, they don't have any siege equipment or anything, whereas it takes me an eternity to get anywhere. So I might have to have him turn around and protect Forodim, maybe even go north and take Redwater back before then heading back to Borg to take that, which would be annoying because I want him to take Borg, then go to Redwater, and then just start striking out north against them, against the dwarves. But that may not happen. I do have this force of mostly mercenaries plus a warrior unit. Basically, this is kind of the backup army for Golgo. And, well, I guess that and these troops here at Cardivan. But depending on how big the force is, because obviously this isn't a huge force of the dwarves, so I might just throw these guys into Forodim, maybe just to deter the dwarves from attacking, though I don't know that it will be that much of a deterrence. Just enough to give Golgo enough time to take Borg and then come back and intercept any dwarven forces heading to Forodim and to retake Redwater. All right, so now heading to the, well, I guess a bit to the south, and definitely to the west, we have Ulworth the Legend. He has now achieved legendary status. I don't know when he got that. Maybe he just got it after that battle at Araw, which, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I am a little nervous, though, because you may recall Giznog, the previous commander of that army. Let's see. Yes, he got the title of the Legend and then shortly after died. So I'm sort of expecting poor Ulworth to die any day now. No, not Ulworth, not you too. I'm kind of attached to you now the way I was to Giznog. All right, anyway. So he is going to head to Kopobarg. I want to call it Barg, but that sounds very similar to Borg, which is what I'm already calling that one. So Kaupo, but I don't like the sound of that. Okay, it's Barg. I don't care if it sounds similar to Borg. Barg and Borg. Those are the two settlements. So he's going to be heading over there. We do have Ulisil over here who's going to attack Rhonavost this very turn. That's actually the battle we're going to fight. Let's see, I don't believe there is anything else to discuss throughout the rest of the Empire. There's just this random rebel group there that's going to be eliminated at some point. Right, but anyway, there was something important on the campaign map here that I wanted to discuss. Because in the past, we have used our brave mercenaries to take some of the severest fighting against the enemies of the Dark Lord. And I've done that in past campaigns, too, where I've used mercenaries quite heavily. Now, in this one, I've used them, I'm not going to say heavily, but certainly somewhat. You see, the thing is that there hasn't been a ton of mercenaries. Usually what I end up having to do is, like, recruit the mercenaries, like the Easterlings, for example, from these regions and kind of send them forward. And then it takes a while for them to get there. They die pretty quickly once they do get there. So we have certainly used mercenaries quite a bit, but at the same time, not as much as I would if, you know, I had more mercenaries available. We're also, of course, using the Variags. Again, in numbers, not like heavily in numbers. In fact, quite a few of them are like back here, as you can see with Giznog, not obviously the other Giznog. He's going to have to work hard to live up to that name. But anyway, he's got some Variags who are now somewhat close to the front line. And of course, Ulasil has some himself, but he doesn't have like a full like Variag army. He has a good amount of mercenaries. Now, the reason I mention all this stuff about mercenaries is because we have found a new mercenary recruitment pool that is basically on the front line right now. Actually, I'll say we found 2 mercenary recruitment pools. If we go over to Golgo and we check with him, there is a sellsword unit and 2 sellsword spearmen units. Now, these aren't like super awesome, great units or anything. We would use them basically as we've been using the Easterling units as sort of frontline, brave mercenary units, doing some of the hardest fighting in service to the Dark Lord. Now, this mercenary recruitment pool seems to extend all the way over here to Rhonavost, though. Because as you can see, there's the same number there. But I've actually recruited quite a few mercenaries now, 4 more units, into Ulasil's army, and I actually left the war guards behind here.
Mighty General.
So that's actually quite a lot of mercenaries. Oh, and he has actually swordsmen and axemen. Again, not the best units, but they're not terrible. I mean, I guess they are kind of terrible, but that's fine, because their duty will be to die in service to the Dark Lord, preserving the lives of his more valuable servants. So that's fine. But in addition to that mercenary recruitment pool, there actually seems to be another one here. It actually seems to overlap with the other one, because these 2 units here, or not, I guess this is 3 units, these sellswords and these spearmen are actually the same as this sellsword and these 2 spearmen units there, so they're actually part of that same pool. But then you have all of these units here, which are apparently a part of a separate pool that I assume is for like these provinces here. We actually already recruited a couple of spearmen units and sent them back to Askal to hold that place, since as you can see, they're not the happiest bunch there. I sort of regret not exterminating them now. I really ought to have. Filthy dwarves. They should know better than to rebel against the Dark Lord. But oh well. Oh well. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out because we will be seeing, I think, heavy use of some of these sellsword units. The Free Riders, I think, are actually slightly worse than my Easterling Scout Cavalry. Or maybe they're slightly better if we didn't have, like, armor and weapon upgrades, but then they don't have javelins, which are kind of useful for these guys. So, I mean, we'll use them if we have to, but I'm not sure that we will be. All right, but anyway, I was just pointing that out because you're going to see a bunch of, again, sellsword units in some of these armies, especially considering that we're facing quite large dwarven forces in these 2 settlements, and then again in this one here as well. So, yeah. Again, we'll probably make good use of them.
Sire!
So, anyway, here's the battle we're going to fight, and I don't know if we're going to do what I said we would do last time, where we bombard them and then leave, and then come back and bombard them again. Partially because there's this force here, and I can't help but notice they have catapults here. But I guess it really depends. I just want to see how much damage we do with the catapults, with the archers, both mounted and infantry. And then, of course, we have our sellsword units who can... we're not going to be quite as careful with them as we would have been with our own Easterling units, of course. So, you know, a few of them need to die to make the victory come a little sooner than, you know... That's just the price that they pay, and pay gladly in service to the Dark Lord. Or at least that's what they will tell me.
Orders.
All right, so anyway, let's get right into the attack here. Mostly miners, but we do have actually a fair number of skirmisher or warsmith units here. And of course we have the General's Bodyguard, which is going to be just a real pain unless we get to, like, bombard them specifically with catapult fire. And then, of course, the dwarves have their own sellswords, quote-unquote, mercenaries, hirelings, whatever word you want to use to describe them. So, anyway, let's get right into the battle. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. We have our forces arrayed over here, and I didn't realize, actually, on the campaign map that this was going to be a dwarven settlement. I guess maybe the way the walls looked and everything, I didn't think that it would be, but obviously it is.
Begin the slaughter!
So we're just going to destroy those 2 bits of wall there, which we've already done, and knock down the gate, and then we will move forward. Well, actually, I mean, we have a good clump of them right there, and I think they're already in range, so maybe we'll just start firing at them from here. But I guess, regardless, we then have our infantry archers on the right, our cavalry archers on the left, then we have our various infantry units lined up behind the catapults, swords, axemen, and then the variags, plus the general's bodyguard behind. I don't think the chariots will be of much use, to be honest, but at the same time, there is like some space here that we could potentially use our forces, or our chariots specifically, I mean. But I guess we will see. Let's target these hirelings since they don't seem to be moving. Okay, that wasn't really where I wanted those shots to land, to be honest. They basically, like, clipped the edges of them. It's like, come on, land, like, right in the middle there. Actually, that's a pretty good shot, too. I wonder if I should bring my archers forward or not. Well, actually, it occurs to me that since these are the hireling spearmen, they'll probably die a fair bit faster to the catapult fire, because I do seem to notice that the dwarves tend to get up, or more of them tend to get up after a shot has landed, and I think that might be because of their hit points. Okay, those are the warsmiths. So it actually might be particularly good to drop catapult fire on these guys' heads, but then again, I kind of prefer to kill the dwarves because of their, like, double hit points. Oh, you guys... Guard mode, please. Same with you guys, and I guess I won't do that with the cavalry. Alright, let's actually stop. I'm going to have the catapults actually pull forward a bit. It looks like we actually won't be able to drop shots directly into the center of the settlement as we have done in the past. Because the catapults, I think we've seen that they can't actually enter. They can't pass the walls. And I think we've had to get, like, right up to here in order to hit the center of the settlement. Oh, wow. The troops are a-coming. If they come close enough, we'll just have our archers start opening fire on them. In fact, why don't you guys just fire at will? Alright, there we go. Now we have a nice, good view of all these guys here. Let's see, 145. Yeah, this unit stretches kind of across here, so why don't we fire right in there? And actually... there's the old guard right there. Oh, I'm tempted to target them. Even though I know it doesn't really matter that much. Because, how inaccurate the shots are. It's like, targeting a unit doesn't mean that unit is going to be hit. I mean, look at that. Oh, now that was an excellent shot, methinks. Excellent, excellent. You see, one of the benefits, though, well, I wouldn't say a benefit. There is a slight downside to the enemy for having so many troops, because in many of these battles, the catapult shots just go wide and they don't hit anything. Like, obviously, I don't show you guys, like, the full bombardments, but, like, quite a lot of the ammunition for the catapults is actually just wasted, because the enemy has one unit, like, sitting in the center of the settlement, and that's all they've got. And so, like, many of the shots just go wide and they don't hit anything. But when the enemy has so many units, it's just far more likely that even stray shots are going to hit somebody. And so I think a lot more of the enemy dies. Even though they weren't, like, specifically targeted. Like, you see, none of these guys died because they were targeted. None of these guys died because they were targeted. These guys admittedly did. Those guys admittedly did. I guess that one guy there, because we did, I see we did hit this unit, but we only managed to kill one guy, which is unfortunate. Our catapults are fast running out of ammo, and I gotta be honest, we're not slaughtering the dwarves as much as I would like. We'll have to bring our archers forward here soon and start trying to pelt them, because I'd rather the archers try to shoot them while they're still outside the settlement. Alright, but anyway, I think I've talked enough, and you guys have been watching the efficiency of our bombardment, so I will just let you guys go, and I will bring you back once the bombardment is over. Okay, guys, welcome back. We have done quite a number on the dwarves with those bombardments, though they obviously still have many, many soldiers left. So what I'm going to do here is I'm sending in my archer cavalry first, just because of how mobile they are. I'm going to have my infantry archers remain out here for now. Basically in the hopes that they can kind of give us supporting fire. Oh crap, those are warsmiths. Guys, get back out here. I just realized I made a mistake. Oh dear, I've made a mistake. Get out of there, guys! Oh, oh, no, no, ow! Okay, you guys, get over here. No, 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 not that way, this way. No, oh crap, that's not a way to go, is it? All right, out you go, out you go. Hurry up. All right, you guys, get back here, just in case it's a bit of a bother for you guys to be there. Come on, hurry up, get out of there. Okay, those are miners, those aren't warsmiths. Basically, as you can see, the infantry archers were going to provide cover for the cavalry archers, because I thought they could actually go around here, but it would seem they cannot. Which means this is actually fully blocked off. The only way for me to get into the settlement is right here. Like, because I would have to either go up and around, or up and around over here. That is annoying. Oh, actually, they're kind of retreating in that direction. Cavalry? If I was quick, do you think I could maybe get the cavalry unit over there now?
Units! Units, run! Units! Cavalry!
Basically, they're just going to go up and around there, and I just want to see if the dwarves manage to intercept them, and it looks like they will not be able to do that. Those are miners, those aren't warsmiths anyway, so they're going to have some difficulty catching the cavalry from there.
Units!
Okay, let's get these archers kind of... Actually, you know what? They're fine where they are. They should be able to fire at them from over there.
Cavalry!
You guys just kind of get over here for now.
Quickly! Make ready! Make ready! Fire!
Oh good, those are warsmiths. We definitely want to target them with archer fire.
Cavalry! Awaiting your command, cavalry.
Yes, we're drawing a bunch of them away. That's nice. Okay, there's the old guard. And right, there are warsmiths still up there, along with some hirelings. Alright, I think it's time to send in at least some of the infantry, if only to lure in the enemy so that they get within range of our archers here.
Units, run! Units! Units,
Get these
run!
guys forward a bit. Okay, good. They are coming after the cavalry. They will not catch them, though.
Quickly!
Actually, why don't we have the rest of the infantry just kind of... you know what? Get right over here, just so that you're nice and close, so we can charge them in as needed.
Cavalry!
You get over here now.
Quickly!
And we're just going to lead them on a merry chase around their own settlement. Okay, the hirelings are actually coming within range. That's an interesting decision on their part. Because the archers are going to kill them. They do not have 2 hit points like the dwarven units do.
Missiles! Units! Ceasefire! Units! Units! Charge!
But you guys are in guard mode already, so just fire on those miners, please. Alright, these guys are still safe. Is good. Archers, stop firing on the dwarves now. Oh, crap, I didn't see you guys were back there. Well, at least those are warsmiths and not... Or at least they used their... They're using their axes instead of throwing their axes, because that would have been bad if they had done that.
Infantry! Charge! Infantry! Wipe them out! Mighty General! Units!
I see, I kind of want to bring these guys a little more forward. I'm just so worried about using this side of the battlefield because of those warsmiths. It'd be nice if they came down from there. How are you guys doing? Is anyone coming over here in pursuit of you? Yes. Very much so, actually. Okay, why don't you guys now get... Well, let's have you get over here, I guess. Why not? They're almost out of ammunition. Actually, I think they are fully out of ammunition. Oh, okay. We have more of these guys showing up, so let's lob a couple of shots into them, and any extra fire can probably hit those guys as well, I imagine. That's kind of a neat trick you guys are doing there. Okay, now stop firing. Okay, these guys are still not very intent on coming down from there. Alright, let's get Ulasil up there, because I want his bodyguard to really help out in a bit more in this battle. Let's get the Axemen over here as well, just in preparation for charging in, as well as the Variags. These guys are set to fire at will. Why don't we pull them forward just a bit? It'd be nice if they could target that Warsmith unit. Ah, but they cannot. Okay, what we'll do is we'll have Ulasil kind of do what we've done in the past with the General's bodyguard, where we try to commit the bodyguard without necessarily committing the General himself. All right, where is our cavalry unit? Okay. Oh, are those the Warsmiths? Those are the Warsmiths. I have no ammunition to shoot them with. Oh, wait, we're going to get caught. No, get over here, take the gate, and then leave. Take the gate? Why can't they approach the gate? Okay, there we go.
The cowardly enemy
Now.
have lost the walls!
Exit.
Send your troops and take the rest of the settlement! Mighty General!
Okay, our mighty general is in the rear, as you can see there, so good. He'll help turn the tide of the battle over there. The skirmishers want to come forward, but it seems like they're not quite sure if they want to or not. Okay, what happened to the warsmiths? Okay, they're going back up on the wall. I guess that's kind of expected. Okay, can you guys target them now? Yes, you can. So fire at will. Oh, you might only get a shot off, though. Okay, here comes the hirelings down there. What are you guys up to? All right, now you can get back over here. Okay, our mighty general is now in the fighting. We can't have that. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, good. Now let's try and get his bodyguard back in the fight again, though once again without Ulasil himself joining in. Okay, now here comes those hirelings, so let's have a couple of units fire on them just to let them have it. Oh, and here comes the warsmiths. Okay. They are such an important unit that I would happily commit one of my Variag infantry units to take them out. A mighty general, are you in the rear? Yes, you are. Okay, very good. Okay, there are more warsmiths back there, so we will have to be wary of them. Oh, wait a minute. They're coming over here. Oh, you guys, stop firing now. Or actually, start firing on the warsmiths. You guys get right over here, because what I might have them do is charge in as well over there. Wait, is your bodyguard actually fighting? Doesn't seem like they are. Okay, Ulasil is in the back again. Okay, good, good. All right, let's get the axemen in there now to support the swords. Okay, you guys stop firing. I'm going to send in one of the Variag units in there to attack them from the side. Let's get the other Variag unit in here as well. Because I think I want one unit to charge forward and just engage those warsmiths before they do anything like, you know, throw their axes. Dang it, there's another warsmith unit over there, though. Alright, you guys, get over here and get over there quickly. Let's get our cavalry archers in here also so that they can fire on them. Actually, we might even get our infantry archers in there, too. Okay, charge those warsmiths. Mighty General, where are you? Okay, you're kind of a little close to the front of the fighting there. Try and get him more towards the rear. Okay, there we go. Now fight them. Oh, crap. He's now pushing in. Don't want that. Okay, let's charge these guys forward, because the warsmiths are definitely not going to stay and play nicely. Where's Mighty General? Okay, he's right there. He's not quite engaging the enemy himself. Okay, I told you guys to stop firing like an age and two ago. Okay, infantry archers, get in here. We are definitely going to need you. All right, let's get the swords in here to assist, or the axes in to assist both of these units. Okay, where did Mighty General go? Oh, there he is. Okay, he's in the midst of his own men. That's fine. Oh, good, and we've got routers. Fantastic. Oh, you guys... Okay, I told them not to fire it. Well, good, good, good. Okay, yes, kill the dwarves as they flee. Let's see, Variags, charge in there. Axes, get over here and charge... Wait, is everyone dead over here? Okay, they are. Okay, excellent. So how many units do they actually have left? Okay, let's see. We have the Old Guard over here, a Warsmith unit over here, and a couple of miners. Oh, there's a minor unit up there as well. All right, what units do we have here? All right, you guys are basically dead, which is good. That's what I wanted to, what I was expecting you to do. Let's get the 2 Axemen units down here ready to receive them, as well as the bodyguard. Let's get them over here. And these are my 2 Variag units, so they should be able to hopefully chop their way through these warsmiths. They haven't taken too many casualties, so they're doing pretty well over there. Come on off the mountain there. We promise we won't hurt you. Just give them like 1 or 2 volleys. Just give them a bit of encouragement. Let them know that that's not a safe place to be. You see, my guys are getting tired here. I don't want the Variags to be tired, though. I kind of want to save them for the harder fighting, which is probably going to be against the old guard over here. I'll definitely need Ulasil's bodyguard for them as well. All right, you know what? Let's take these guys over here and see if we can harass the enemy with arrow fire from over there. Then we can bring forward the... Oh, here we go. Then we can bring our infantry archers forward over here to assist with this fight. As I see, the enemy is committing more of their troops over here, and we can fire into the sides of them, hopefully, without hitting too many of our own men, depending on where exactly we tell them to go. Okay, you guys get behind them. Then we'll get Ulasil's bodyguard over here, like so. Oh, well, come on, guys. Couldn't you just go around? Okay, fire on the miners. Let them have it. You guys can now fire at will. And let's bring them forward if we can. Again, just a bit of harassment. Oh, crap. Oh, wait. I told them to fire deliberately anyways. So stop firing. Okay. Fire on those guys. Actually, go into guard mode because I don't want you to charge forward to go get them. All right. So, General's bodyguard. Like so, please. Get in there and help grind down these miners. There we go. All right, let's pull out one of the Variag units so that they can start resting. Oh, this unit is actually out of ammo. Okay, you guys fire on the warsmiths. Oh, you're also out of ammo. All right, get out of here then. Get out of here. Are you out of ammo? You're not. Okay, well, in that case, let's grab these 2 and just kind of get them up over here. Come on, hurry up and kill these guys. Okay, where's Ulasil? He does have a rather distinctive armor, but for some reason, and when I'm checking the recording later, I'll be able to spot him immediately. But like in the heat of battle, I can never see where he is right away. Okay, there he is. He's way back here. All right, perfect. Way back here is where I want him to be. Okay, let's see. These guys are not in any danger, but they're also not doing anything. Oh, warsmiths. Oh, actually, no. Get back over here. Standing up on a hill like that will increase their range, so we want our units out of the way if possible. Oh, wait a minute. This archer unit is now out of ammo as well. This one's the only one that has ammo left. All right, get out of here. Okay, there's 2 different units of... Oh, no, wait, that's miners, and these are the warsmiths over here.
Infantry. Missiles. Infantry. Infantry.
Okay, let's get these guys over here for now.
Missiles.
Archers over here for now. Okay, there are no warsmiths over here, right? Okay, no. This is just the terrible general's bodyguard is over there.
My units.
And my poor axemen.
Mighty general. Rally.
It'd be nice if we could get them to come down from there. Problem is that the way to do that would probably be to charge forward here, which I don't want to do yet.
Units.
Okay, you guys get away from the warsmiths.
Double time. Units. Double time.
Wait, what was that noise? You guys were cheering, so I assumed you had killed everyone. That is true, right?
Infantry. Infantry.
All right, Variags back here.
Double time.
Axemen up front.
Mighty general.
Ulasil kind of also up front, but a little off to the side, please.
Missiles.
And you are out of ammo. So now all of my archers are out of ammo, as are all of my axemen.
At the double.
As is that unit of riders. You guys are still not dead. Dang. They still have so many troops left. And I'm not running out of troops myself, but I'm running out of ammunition. Okay, let's see. This unit's just warmed up. These guys are all exhausted. See, here comes the moment of truth. Should I continue the fight or should I withdraw? What is that? Oh. There's 2 hireling spearmen right there. There we go. They're dead. All right. Reform.
At the double.
I guess we can continue the fight for at least a little bit more, but if it looks like we're going to take heavy casualties among the Variags or among, of course, our bodyguard, we'll just leave the axemen behind. Oh, here comes the warsmiths. Yes, come forward, come forward. Oh, now I wish I had my cavalry archers over here. All right, let's get the more tired of the 2 ready to charge forward. Or actually, they move faster if they're less tired. And this one's fresh now. Okay, let's let them come forward a bit. Oh, no, it's the miners that are coming forward, not the... Oh crap, I've only got 10 minutes left. Holy smokes, this battle has lasted absolutely an eternity and a half.
Units. Fire
I might have to withdraw just by virtue of I don't have time to win the battle now.
Infantry. Units.
I don't think a lot of them will heal, but certainly some of them will.
Wipe them out. Infantry. Run.
Let's see if we can finish off at least this minor unit here. You guys fall back over here. Mighty General, bring your bodyguard in to help finish them off as well. And yes, I think we're just going to have to withdraw. I don't think I can actually win given the amount of time. I know that the old guard will take an absolute eternity to die. I definitely know that from past battles. Oh, Mighty General. Oh, okay, that minor unit has been eliminated. It'd be nice if we could eliminate at least that warsmith unit too before we retreat and come back. Do we think we could get them to come out here? Come out here and join us. Join us. Join us. All right, let's just see which direction they go in. For now, though, let's go ahead and tell the catapults to leave, and the archers can leave as well. And the chariots can leave. Oh, here, they're coming.
Infantry. Units. Infantry.
Okay, you guys get over here. You guys get over here.
Mighty general. Infantry. Quickly. Infantry. Attack. Infantry.
All right, attack them. And you guys attack them. And get the general's bodyguard in there. Oh, there's another Warsmith unit over there. It's just those two guys, though. All right, and Ulasil is back here. Out of the battle. Oh, okay, and they're routing towards us. Oh, they were actually part of that unit. Okay, hurry up. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. No, don't let them get away. Ah, they're going to get away. Oh, well. Oh, wait. No, they won't.
Units. Move at the double.
You guys get over here and finish them off. All right, you guys get over here.
Double time.
Ah, we were close, though. So close.
Units.
Okay, yep, it's time to pull back. We don't have the time to win the battle. Purely, I think, because of that old guard, if I'm being honest. All right, fire on those two miners. See if you can kill them before we leave. Oh, we can have these two units leave as well, which is unfortunate because I think because we are leaving, that means we won't get any healing of our own.
Infantry. Infantry. Units.
Retreat,
Infantry. Infantry.
retreat,
Mighty general.
and retreat.
Fall back.
Oh, shoot. Get out of there. Or you. Get out of there. You get over here.
Run.
No. There will be no fighting the old guard yourselves. But I don't know if we killed off the miners or the warsmiths or not. Right, you guys get out of here. You guys come out of that gate over there. I guess I could have had them use up the rest of their ammo, but you know what? At this point, I don't think it matters very much.
Cavalry.
Oh, you guys can withdraw as well.
Head for the hills. Cavalry.
Withdraw.
Cavalry.
Withdraw.
Fall back.
All right, well, that battle was super long. I think what I'm going to do now is I'll just cut it here, and I'll bring you guys back for the end of battle screen. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, let's take a look. Obviously, our sellswords took quite a lot of damage. The axemen a fair bit of damage. Variags were fine. The golden scales were fine. Obviously, the catapults and the warbows did quite a lot of damage. You see, look at all these casualties they healed. They got a bunch of miners back. They got some hireling spearmen, some miners. They got some warsmiths back as well. I mean, not tons of them, but some of them. Still have to kill those guys again. And I didn't get any healing, right? Right, because since I leave the battle, I didn't actually get any healing. Oh, well, I guess we will just have to try again. So let's take this back to the campaign map. All right, so now I guess they do have the opportunity for Captain Narvi here to join them, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. See, did we have any more recruitment we could do? Okay, there's some... I don't care about the spearmen, really. I could get that sellsword unit in there, too, though. Actually, if I merge some of these units up, too, I might be able to bring in, like, another Variag unit, or maybe one of these warrior units next time.
Sire.
In fact, I might do that now just in case, because, I mean, they might actually try and attack me. That just seems like something that they might do. I don't know that they would do it, but it seems like it's possible. Anyway, I guess I'll decide that off camera. So anyway, looks like that's going to be it for now, so I will let you guys go, and I will bring you back as more of interest occurs.